Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So this is the video of the new colors that I got in my previous order. So the colors I'm using today are all from Glitterbels as usual, and I will be using the Moon Jelly and the Forbidden Forest as well as the Scales, which was the glitter one that I did in my last swatch video. So these colors are absolutely gorgeous and I just can't wait to use them. So I'm starting out on the little finger and I'm going in with Moon Jelly. And I'm putting it in a diagonal, and then I'm going to blend up the scales up to that diagonal line. I really do apologise for the state of my ring finger on my right hand. I just haven't had a chance or minute to get it done, but hopefully I'll have it done for my next video. So I just want to have a quick welcome back to my regular viewers, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. So this is the Scales glitter from Glitterbels, and it's absolutely gorgeous, but it does have some chunky bits, and with the little finger being so narrow, I didn't want too much of the chunky bits, so I took the larger bits out and just kept the smaller, finer bits of the glitter. It's absolutely gorgeous. You know, I have saw this online on the website for so long, and I thought, you know, I don't know about that colour, but oh my goodness, you see when it arrived and I did the swatches, I just couldn't wait to use it. It is absolutely stunning. Onto the ring finger, and the cover pink that I'm using is Tinkerbell cover, and again I'm just going in on this diagonal pattern, and this nail is going to have so many cutouts on it, so I will be backwards and forwards to this nail throughout the video because I need all the acrylic to harden up in between. So I'm just grabbing my little slicing tool and I'm just going to cut out the line so that it's nice and sharp, and then the next colour that I butt up to that line is going to be nice and crisp. When you're doing any cutouts on the nails, you always want to wait until the acrylic starts to go matte, and that's when it's in its first curing stage, and that is whenever it's still moldable and you can be able to cut through it and leave a nice clean cut. So now that I've done the first cut, I'm actually going in and creating the apex with more of the Tinkerbell cover, and then I'll go in with my hand file and file it into shape. So moving on to the pointer finger, and again I'm getting in with the Tinkerbell cover just in the nail bed area, but on this one, instead of being a diagonal shape, I'm getting in with the V chevron shape, and I'll go in with my file again and my cutting tool just to make sure that's nice and sharp. Okay, so moving on to the middle finger, and I actually start this finger and then I completely changed my mind and do like a complete U-turn. So I was going to do the nail as a whole marble, but then I decided to just do a half marble with the Forbidden Forest at the top of the nail and then blending down into the marble just for a change. So for all of my regular viewers, you will have known that my last set that I had on were these lovely long stiletto nails. Well, I broke one and then I had to take the rest of them down, but this is so bad, I was so lazy. I decided that I couldn't be bothered just taking all the rhinestones and all the decals and that off my nails. I just was so lazy, and I decided to take the thickness down from underneath the nails. So I still have the big tiara on the middle finger, and look what it's doing. It is just butting into that acrylic. Sorry about the noises there. I had Dottie on my knee and she was moving about and her collar kept hitting my desk. So I put her down now, so hopefully it will be noise free throughout the rest of the video. So for the marble in this nail, I'm using 3 colours. I'm using the Moon Jelly, which is the paler shimmery green colour. I'm using Snowdrops White, and I'm using the Forbidden Forest. So now I'm going in with some of the scales, and I'm just going along the join line between the Forbidden Forest and the marble, just to sort of tie all the nails together. I had to get it out. You know it's my favourite. I absolutely love broken gold. So I thought just adding a little bit of it to the nails would just give them a little edge. Back to the pointer finger and the ring fingers, and I'm just going in firstly where my tiara on my middle finger dented the acrylic, and now I'm going in and I'm sharpening up the chevron V shape that I cut in with my hand file, and then I'll also go into the ring finger and just sharpen up the cutout that I did on it. Now I'm going in with Moon Jelly, and I'm just putting it on in a diagonal line again, going up into a point. I'm going to clean this one up with my brush rather than use the cutting tool, because I do find the acrylics that have a little shimmer in them, sometimes they do take slightly longer to cure. So I just find for this particular one to use the brush rather than my cutter. So going on to the ring, not the ring finger, the pointer finger, and I'm going in with the Forbidden Forest on the left hand side. And again, I do try and do this mostly with the brush, but in the end I do go in with the cutter just to get that really, really nice sharp edge. And then I realised that I didn't even need to do that, because I was going to be putting scales right down the middle, so it wouldn't have mattered if it had been like wonky or whatever. I just like to give myself extra work. I do not know where my head was whenever I was actually doing this nail, because I went in with the scales first instead of the moon jelly and then put the scales on top. I just don't know where. We have this saying in Northern Ireland that if you do something differently or you do something the wrong way, we call it doing an arse about face. So yeah, I did this nail arse about face. So that's lesson one in the Northern Irish slang. I think I was just way too excited to use these colours because they were so gorgeous, and in my haste, I did it the wrong way. But you know what? They turned out okay in the end. So back in with the scales again. I'm taking most of the chunky bits off because I just want to have like the finer bits going down the center of the nail. I think the nail is too narrow to get away with using the chunky bits. Back to the ring finger again, and after I had filed the edge of the moon jelly, I'm going in now with the Forbidden Forest, and I'm just doing that diagonal shape again, going up into a point, and then I will let that harden and I'll go in again with some more moon jelly. So onto the thumb. I don't normally do the thumbs when I'm doing my videos, but I just thought because I absolutely love these colours, I would go ahead and do the thumb. So I went in with the moon jelly up to the cuticle area and just spread it down the nail, and now I'm going in with the Forbidden Forest, and I'm just going to blend that up into the moon jelly. I'm not going to be too particular about the blend because I am going to go in with some of the scales, and I'm just going to go over that blend line. So I'm just taking the scales and I'm just doing my little swishy movement, and then I will go in again with some more of my favourite broken gold and just add a little bit of it just along the line of the scales. I just absolutely love broken gold. I don't know, there's just something about it that when I see it on the nails, it's just amazing. And back to the ring finger for the final time, and I'm getting in with the broken gold first, just to tie the broken gold in with the rest of the nails, and then I will spread a little bit of the scales just into the broken gold. So I did start off putting broken gold on the pointer finger, and then I remembered that I was actually going to be using my gold striping tape. So I took it off quickly before it cured, and now I'm going in and capping all the nails in the glass slippers. I'm not going to show all the nails being capped because they're all done the same way, just to keep the length of the video down for you guys. So now they're all cured, I'm going to go in and file and shape them. I'm using a brand new file, so what I was using on the left hand of the screen there is a file edger, and basically what that does, it takes off the sharp edges of your file, your new file, so you don't have to use an old file that could potentially contaminate your new file. So I will be doing a giveaway for a brand new one of those file edgers. So if you just keep watching the videos and I will announce when I'm doing the giveaway. So I'm doing my normal filing routine. I'm starting at the side walls and then I go into the lower arch. And because I'm doing like a coffin ballerina shape, whatever way you want to call it, I always do the free edge and then I move to filing the rest of the nail around the cuticle and always up towards that apex. Then I always finish off my filing and shaping by using a buffer, and that just smooths out any more of the harsh lines and just makes the surface nice and smooth, ready for the top coat. So I'm getting in with my gold striping tape, and I'm just going along the cutouts that I did of the different colours on the ring finger, and I'll also do the same on the pointer finger. I will do the gold striping tape into the V. I am going to stop the video because I think you need 3 hands whenever you're doing this, because you need your 2 hands to hold it in place, and then you need another hand to actually press it onto the nails. This was so frustrating, guys. Like, it was, oh my goodness. Now that I've eventually got all the striping tape on, I'm going in with my non-white top coat, and I'm just going to top coat all the nails, and just look how that scales just comes to life. It's amazing. I love doing top coat time whenever I've used glitter, because it just comes so much to life. Whenever this is cured, I'm going to go in with my file along the edges of the striping tape. We'll just take off any of the extra bits that are hanging over the side, and then I will go ahead and re-top coat them and add whatever rhinestones that I'm going to add. And here's the finished set. So I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you can do that now. And if you also hit the notification bell, you'll not miss any of my new videos. And I will see you all in the next video. So see you soon. Take care. Bye.